How you doing, everybody? It's Levon Whitaker here with another segment of sports. With this week's topic is NBA Finals. I cannot wait. We haven't had basketball in a week since the Cavaliers put away the Boston Celtics in Game 5. Speaking of Game 5, anybody recall what happened last year? Game 5 for the NBA Finals with the Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State down 3-1 after losing one at home in Cleveland. That's just the game that Draymond Green was suspended thanks to the mentality of LeBron James getting into Draymond Green, who cannot handle his temper, who is going to be a factor in this year's NBA Finals if he can't control his temper. The man won his all last year about his temper. And what does he do? Gets into a little scruffle on the ground with LeBron James, gets teched, gets suspended, missed Game 5, gives the Cleveland Cavaliers a straight path to the NBA to the championship. Gave it to him, not really, but he was a big reason. Let me say this right now. I have the Cleveland Cavaliers in 7. Reason why? You could talk about what LeBron and Kyrie and Kevin Love and Kyle Korver have to do all day. You could talk about what the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry and Draymond Green and Klay Thompson having to shoot better and Zaza Pachulia or JaVale McGee having to be a president of pace. You can talk about it all day. But I haven't heard one person talk about the team chemistry of the Golden State Warriors. You know why? Because it sucks. They don't have any team chemistry. Yeah, they can win all the games they want in the regular season. But playoff basketball is something totally different, ladies and gentlemen. Something totally different. Different monster. But here's what I have to say about that. Well, let's take a look at what happened in the 2011 NBA Finals with the Miami Heat and the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks, mediocre team, coming out the West, on Lord knows how. They weren't spectacular. They were above average, but they weren't spectacular. They had Dirk Nowitzki, Sean Marion, Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, Tyson Chandler, Deshaun Stevenson, all great guys, all really good players. Dirk averages 26 and 9. Brian didn't show up. You know why? They won all those games during the regular season. But that team chemistry between him, Eddie House, Wayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Udonis Haslem, Mario Chalmers, it wasn't enough. It was not enough in the NBA Finals. In a different atmosphere. It's very different than the regular season. And not only is it different than the regular season, it's different than the three series you play prior to the NBA Finals. It's completely different. And that's why they went in there and they lost. LeBron didn't show up. We all know that. LeBron averaged 18, 7, and 7. Dwayne Wade, 26, 7, and 5. But at the end of the day, they did not have the team chemistry. It wasn't enough team chemistry to beat the Dallas Mavericks. So they walk away with the 2011 NBA championship. 2012, Miami Heat again against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Three names that you can say right now, consider them top 10 in the NBA. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, who left the Oklahoma City Thunder after losing to the Warriors last year after having a 3-1 lead, and James Harden. All three have been in the MVP race over the last so many years. James Harden and Russell Westbrook done a great job this year, by the way. But those three guys were magnificent. I mean, you got James Harden coming off the bench as a sixth man. You got Derek Fisher running the point. Not running the point, but you got Derek Fisher, a veteran on the team that has 5 rings. Then you got Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. Durant going out there giving you a good 30 points a game. Almost 30 points every game. Russell Westbrook putting up monstrous numbers. They get to the NBA Finals and it's a totally different atmosphere. Against who? one of the smartest men, and the smartest man in the NBA right now, one of the smartest NBA players to play. His IQ is on a different level, that being LeBron James. It wasn't enough, not enough team chemistry. Then 2013, 2014, then you got the NBA Finals for 2015. By the way, that's the reason why the Cleveland Cavaliers will walk away with this series in 7 because of team chemistry between. And I related the 2011 and 2012 NBA Finals to what's going to happen this year. It might not happen in 5, might not happen in 6, but it darn sure going to happen in 7. Because I feel like they do have enough star power where they can come in, they can put up so many points on the board. Draymond's going to hustle his butt off. Klay Thompson, he has to show up. He's been very poor these past 3 series of the playoffs. He's been poor against Portland. He's been poor against Utah Jazz. And he's been poor against the San Antonio Spurs. His shots just aren't falling. So it's going to be critical. But 2015 NBA Finals. Matthew Dellavedova plays 190 minutes. No Kevin Love, no Kyrie Irving. Dellavedova plays 190 minutes. The Warriors have David Lee, Barbosa, Ezeli, Harrison Barnes, all of who are no longer part of the Golden State Warriors. Now you got JaVale McGee. Man, I feel sorry for them, man. Tristan Thompson's going to do a number on him. Zaza Pachulia playing dirty. He's the reason they won the last series against the San Antonio Spurs. Thanks, Zaza. I'm sure the front office appreciates it. Your dirty play that has lingered over from the Dallas Mavericks to the Golden State Warriors. But back to it. 2015, Curry. He averaged 26, 5, and 6 against a very, very physical Dellavedova, but a very poor IQ Dellavedova. The man's IQ is trash. So, at least it was then. 26, 5, and 6. Iggy, your MVP of the 2015 Finals. 16, 5, and 4. Klay Thompson, 15 and 4. Draymond Green, 13, 8, and 5. Again, no Kevin Love thanks to the Olynyk situation against the Boston Celtics. That's in a couple series prior to the NBA Finals. And then no Kyrie Irving, who's also babysitting an injury. Then you got the 2016 Finals. Curry against a healthy Kyrie Irving and a Matthew Dellavedova averages 22 points. What do you think he's going to do this year against Kyrie Irving and Deron Williams? Someone that can keep up, a guy like Kyrie Irving that can keep up with him in this ball dribbling. But then you got a guy that can keep up with the ball dribbling and get physical with him and put him in a post like Deron Williams, and a vet at doing so. 22, 4, and 3, 2016 Finals, but they lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then you got Klay Thompson, averaging 19. He's not going to get you too much else because he can play both sides of the court. Great two-way player for the two-guard, but he's not going to do anything like go out there and get you three steals and 4 blocks a game. He's not going to do that. Then you got Draymond Green, 16, 10, 3, a little over one in the average of steals and 1 block a game. That's great for him. He's that type of player. He's going to get you those type of numbers. You can expect that out of him in the NBA Finals this year. But you got LeBron James, who comes in and gets 29, 11, and 8 last year with over 2 in steals and over 2 in blocks. So Draymond's got to keep up with that, along with the Tristan Thompson in the paint. Kyrie last year, 27, 4, and 4. Clutch. And let me tell you why it's going to work out for LeBron. Because not only does he have Deron Williams on his team along with Kyrie and these players that he built and made them better, but he also has Kyle Korver. He also has Tristan Thompson, who last year 10 and 10 with Love in a lousy 8 and 6. He has to step it up this year. He's a catalyst of this team. But at the end of the day, it's going to be the Cavs in 7. Because Steph, KD, Draymond Green, and Klay are going to struggle when it comes to team chemistry in all 7 games, especially in Cleveland. Because they're going to defend the land. You best believe that. But it's going to be critical. They've played 2 full series together this year. And it hasn't been against a team like the Cleveland Cavaliers. They played against the San Antonio Spurs. But like I said, Zaza took out Kawhi Leonard. And it's just totally different when you got a, a coach that has a great IQ like Rick Popovich, but it's totally different when you got a guy on the floor with that type of IQ like LeBron James. So again, Cavs in 7. I can't wait for it to start. Now in 30 minutes, it's going to be exciting. I cannot wait for tip-off. Thank you guys for tuning in to Sports With. Also, if you while you're here on YouTube, please check out my good friend and teammate from high school, Jordan Gray, up and coming artist out of Gary, Indiana. He just received his degree from college, his bachelor's. Congratulations on that, man. Check out him and his rap, his music called Dope Living here on YouTube. All right, check it out.